They manufacture these geared towards guys.
Yeah.
For most decades. Most of the women are not wearing bras, and they're very risque.
Arcades were mostly full of, you know, like guys, you know, teens, or, you know, just boys in general. The nice thing about women finally, you know, being more prominently present in the community is I think it will help the game advance even more than it has already.
It's kind of a damn if you do or don't type of situation. Like if you try to like do your own thing, your own league, you know, some people are like, what are you doing? Like, can you just like play with us? And then if you try to do that, then they're very like, ew, get out of our circle.
Hi.
My name is Tracy Abrahams. I'm 32 years old. Got into pinball when I was young, but really got into it in 2013. Started playing a little more often. Around 16, started playing a little bit more competitively.
My name is Kelly. I'm 29. I got into pinball about a year and a half ago. We essentially met at a tournament here at Buffalo Billiards, and then
Yeah, I was really adamant about it. I was like, hey.
Yeah, I mean, there was,
do you want to do this? Do you want to start this?
It was Tracy and I and a couple other women, and we're like, should we start a Bells and Chimes so we can have it an all-women's thing? And we're like, yeah, let's do it.
You can definitely root your player on, go, hell yeah, that's a great shot, or whatever. No negativity is allowed. If you do that, cut that shit out. This is why I made this, to make sure it's full of positivity. You don't know that you can play in a group like this competitively, like for points, like meeting up, like there's an actual group for that. So I think it's good to have an outlet, especially for women that might feel intimidated by going into the arcade and doing like a co-ed league, especially if they're not familiar with the sport.
There's a lot of strategy involved.
Look out! Martian! The Martians are strengthening the Tower of Pisa!
Post pass.
How zoned in you are.
Yeah.
Movements and stuff that you learn from other people. And then when it's near that peg, sometimes it drains kind of slowly. You want to shimmy it, do this shimmy. France. I think pinball has a different energy as opposed to other gaming communities. For the most part, I feel like it's more welcoming. There are definitely some instances where you come across some specifically male people that just don't have maybe the most supportive things to say. You come here to practice something that you enjoy. Like, I don't want to be on guard. I don't want to have to like be a smart ass because some guy is like saying some rude stuff to me.
You know, it ended up happening to me for the first time when I was playing games, and you know, this is like a common thing to kind of be followed around. You know, it's been mentioned like, oh, here we go, I'm playing this game. Okay, well, you're standing pretty close to me, but you know, you're vulnerable because your hands are occupied doing something, and so it's kind of like, and your back is turned, and that's like a very vulnerable position to be in. And so when you're distracted, you know, occupied, and then somebody comes and stands next to you, and you don't have the ability to just walk away because you're, you know, using your hands and you're playing a game and you're doing something. It's hard to kind of, you know, while you're in this moment, be like, hey, get away from me, or like, no thanks.
Don't get us wrong, like we hang out with a lot of the people in the co-ed league, but sometimes, especially when you just want to play a game and practice your hobby and like get good at something that you really like, it can be hard to listen to those few people that have only but negative things to say, you know? And especially if some of it has to not do with your game, and it can be, you know,
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I think if anybody tries to bother you, you know, do what you would do in real life. You know, stand your ground, know your boundaries, know what makes you comfortable and doesn't, and don't be afraid to tell someone, you know, to get out of your space. And always, you know, one of the awesome things about Bells and Chimes is you've got this group of women with you that are always there to watch your back no matter what. So, you know, we're there to take care of each other and just to keep an eye out on each other, and, you know, bring a friend with you, bring somebody there who can kind of watch you while you're playing so that you don't have to worry about it. You know, you can just focus on you and having fun. You don't need to worry about anybody else around you because you got your girls around you to take care of you. You know, Tracy and I really wanted to start Bells and Chimes because we felt the difference of what it's like to be around women when you're playing. We understand each other, we're comfortable around each other, we can relate to each other. And so I think that, you know, we were often some of the only women involved in some of these tournaments. And so, you know, it's just nice to kind of see more and more women coming into play. Get your gals.
Yeah.
Gals.
I'm one of them.
Oh, you play pinball?
Sometimes.
Nice.
We should play sometime.
It's just pinball, you know?
As they say, that's pinball.
It's pinball.
Yeah, that's pinball.